Hello everyone, my name is Antonio de la Torre. I'm your local insurance broker with the Health Insurance Store. And on today's video, I'm going to talk about health insurance. I'll try to keep it short and simple. I know it can be a little bit confusing, and that's why you're here to help. So, a couple years ago, Obama passed this law that is called the Affordable Care Act, which everyone calls it the Obamacare, but in reality, it was a law. And we'll be talking a little bit about that. So it's called the Affordable Care Act. So all the plans have to cover what is called the 10 essential benefits, which means doctor visits, specialists, hospital, ambulance, etc. And they also have to cover, medically necessary things. So now they have to cover pre-existing conditions, they have to cover pregnancies, and also mental health. Before, if you're already sick, a lot of these companies wouldn't cover those pre-existing conditions, or they wouldn't even sell it to you. Now, since that change, they don't ask for medical questions, so everyone pretty much can buy it. So one of the first options to get insurance is through group insurance. That's through your employer. So if you work for a company or you own your own company, that's one way to get it. Usually the employer will pay part of the insurance premium, so that's up to the employer. So if you want information, we'll talk about that. Second way to get insurance is through Medicaid. That is for low-income families. That's through the state. And in some states, like for example Arizona, we call it Access, and then in California, they call it Medi-Cal. So each state might have a different name to call it, but the national name is Medicaid, and it's through the state. Then the other option is Medicare. That's for people that are 65 and older, or actually have a disability. That's through the federal government, and some people may actually have both Medicare and Medicaid, but that's because they might be over 65 and they also have a low income. So it's always a good question to ask to see if they qualify, because it's not given to you just because. You have to apply for it. And then lastly, we have private insurance companies. So these, in some states, in some counties, they do not ask medical questions and they do not ask for immigration status. Let's keep it at that. So, if you want to know if you qualify, talk to your local broker. But if you do not get offered health insurance at work, you do not qualify for Medicaid, and you're not Medicare eligible, you may qualify for the Obamacare or the marketplace tax credits. So basically, they will give you a tax credit to pay for your insurance based on family size and how much you make, and also where you live. So just because, someone might live in, Texas, and a different family might live in Arizona and they make the same amount, it doesn't mean they're going to pay the same premium. Credits based, there's different factors. There is also enrollment periods. So for example, for group and Medicaid, you can apply for that all year round. If you have group insurance, usually that will start the first of the following month. Medicaid, that's the only one that will do retroactive to the first of the month, but that's up to your state. For more information about that, ask them. Medicare, normally when you turn 65 or you become disabled, they give you 3 months before the month of your birthday and 3 months after your birthday. So you get 7 months. If you miss that window, you have to wait until October 15, and it runs all the way to December 7th. That is the annual enrollment period for Medicare. And then private and Obamacare, those are from November 1st. Usually it's from November 1st to December 15th, but in the last couple of years, they've been extended it to January 15th. So for 2022, 2023, it will be January 15th. So, here's when we always talk to people, to see which one is the best way for them. So for more information, they can always call me. You guys have my number, or you can see it in the description, on the comments, or the email, or however you got this video. There's also another video. There's other types of insurance that is called catastrophic plans. Those are usually the way they work is usually like the old way. So you have to be healthy to buy it. It is a lot cheaper than these plans. But if you have a health condition, usually they will not cover it if if it goes. A lot of them will have limitations, like they will not cover pregnancies, mental health, or they have exclusions, like they will not cover cancer or surgeries or major illnesses. You always have to make sure that you read those plans because those are the plans that they offer you all year round. These they have open enrollment periods. So, anyways, if you guys want to have a deeper conversation about insurance, please give me a call at 602-777-2208. Again, 602-777-2208. And I can definitely go over some options and give you a better explanation of how insurance works. I hope this helps to clarify some, doubts or confusion. But yes, thank you for watching, and hope you watch the next video. Bye.